Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can build a website for your business really fast in like 10 minutes or 20, and all you will need to do after is to add your content and images, but initial setup of your website should take like 10 or 20 minutes. Depends on how big your website is. So let's start by creating a project. First, after you register on the Divhunt, you will get to your dashboard here, and let's create a new project. Here we have a list of templates, and this is the easiest way to create a website. If you like some of these templates, all you would need to do is to click clone it, change text, images, and you are ready to go. But in this case, we are going to start from scratch, and we will just use pre-made sections and elements to create our website. So let's say I don't like any of these templates and I want to create something on my own. So let's start from scratch. Let's call a website Torino. Wait few seconds to be for a project to be created, and that's it. So here we have a link for our project. This is like a domain of Divhunt, and as long as you are free user, you can use it. You can use it always, but for free users, you can use this. Don't worry about anything. Literally, this your website will be hosted here, and also you can change this in your general tab. So you can type here something else. And in case you want to connect your own domain, you can do it here. Just type your domain and you will get instructions how you can connect your website to your domain. So we don't need to worry about that in this video. We'll just want to create a website now. So let's open Builder. And here we go. We have an empty screen. First thing we can do now is I can explain you what is this. This is like a canvas, and how you move around on canvas is simple. You can hold Alt or Control on your keyboard, and you can zoom out with your mouse wheel while holding that. And to move a left and right and top and bottom, you can hold Space on your keyboard, and your cursor will become this grabbing icon, and now you can click left click and move around. So if I have multiple pages that we will have later, I will show you that you can open multiple pages at the same time and work like that. So that's how you move around. So to start, we have on the left side pages, components and layers. When you create a new project, homepage is already there, so we don't need to create it. Later we will create some new pages, but for now we don't need to worry about that. We have components. We will also use this for elements such as navbar and footer, because if on our website has like 5 pages, in most cases navbar and footer are the same. So we want to have one component that we are changing only on one place, and that changes are being applied to all pages. So we don't need to go to from page to page to edit simple navbar when we need to. This is our layers. We will take care of that later. On top bar we have styles where we can define our global colors. If our brand or business has its own colors, we can create here simple colors. For example, let's call them dark. Let's use this one for dark. We can create a brand color. For brand, let's use this blue. And we don't need to create white version. We will, for this website, we will just use these two. So we created two colors that we are going to reuse later. And in future, when while we are creating a website, when I use these colors, for example, in 2 months, I decide I don't like this color anymore. I need to change it only here, and it is going to change globally across all of my items on website where I use this color. That's why defining your global colors is important. So let's start by building a website. First thing you will notice, you have here to click this icon plus section or this small one. So if I click that, you will see that it opened a sidebar on the left with a list of the sections. So I can find something what I like here and just click on it, and it will add that section to my page. So that's exactly what we want to do now. Just let me explain you first what is element. On top bar, you can click elements and wireframes. Elements are style sections. They have color, they have everything applied to it. And wireframes are like blank versions of constructions. So if I add this one, this doesn't have any styles applied to it. It's really basic. It's just like some kind of construction. So we will use elements for this tutorial. So first thing, we need now navbars, obviously, so we can search navbar. This library is going to be huge in future. Currently, we are building every day new sections for this library. Maybe in time you are watching this video, this library has like 50 navbars or something, but for now in this example we have only 3. So let's select this one. All the elements and everything here is already mobile responsive, so you don't need to worry about mobile. Your website will work perfectly on all devices. So if I click now on breakpoints here, we can go to the mobile and you will see that our navbar is responsive on all devices. That works for every other component. So let's go add new section. Let's type hero. For hero, let's use this one. Now we need maybe partners. We want to showcase our partners. We add a couple of logos there. Maybe we need something for content. So let's type maybe just the content and see what we got. Okay, this one is fine. So we'll just add that one. And it is already looking really good. So let's add maybe some testimonials. This is good. And for the end, let's add footer. For footer, let's add this one. So this might look nice at first, but we need to swap colors a bit because every section that we used has its own colors. Font is same for all of our sections, but colors are not. So let's adapt colors. We want maybe to use this color also here. So I can click on this section. Let's create a global color of this shade. I like this shade, so we will take this and go back to our styles and create a color. For example, background light, and we will set this color in our variable. Now I can click on this background and find in my design tab, find this background color and apply this one. And now these two match. I would need to manually upload my images here in order to match it perfectly, but this is fine. And also for this section, we can change this purple one to my color. And now it's much better. So now this page looks really good. And if I check my mobile, it's perfect, as you see. And my homepage is ready. What we need to do now is obviously change our text, images, and links. So how do we change text? Text is really simple. We just double click here and we type whatever we want. How do we change text easy? So that's how we change text. And how do we change images? We click on image. We go to the settings tab on the right side. And we can click here. And it will upload this window. It will open this window where I can upload my images. So I will click upload, choose from my computer. And let's pick this image. It doesn't matter. And that easy. I just change the image and that's it. So this is ready. Now, if you change your all text and images, your homepage is ready to be hosted. And if I if I click here, it will open my website in another tab and I can see how it is looking so far. So yeah, let's create a new page. So on the right side, you can click here, new page, or you can just simply go to the left sidebar and click here and create a new page. So for this time, let's click here and create page about us. And now we have about us page opened here. We want to use same navbar and same footer as on the homepage. So what we do now is we need to convert navbar and footer to be components. Why is this important? Because in future, if we decide to change something in our navbar, we want that change to be applied across all of our pages. And that's why components are important. So how do we create a component? Simple. Just right click on this navbar, convert to component. Let's do the same to footer, convert to component. What we achieved with this one is now if we open tab component, we can see that these two components are here. We can open them here. And now when I change, for example, if I change, this is like, you can see this green, that means I'm currently editing component. So if I change this text here to homepage, I can go to my page here and I can see the change is also applied there. So it is applied everywhere. So we need to also add now footer and number to this page. So how do we do that? We can simply copy paste number and footer here. So I can copy paste and that's it. So same we do for footer. Just make sure your green element in this layers tab is selected before you copying pasting. So in order to not have a problem with that, maybe this another solution to add the footer is easier for you. So what we can do also is to add empty div. This is where you add new elements. I will show you that a bit later more. But if I create div here in my body, now I can go to the components tab, right click on my footer, click get component, and on my div now I can go set footer. And that's it. Now we have construction of footer and number ready. So now let's add sections also on our about us page. So we click the same process here. So maybe I want this hero. You can drag and drop these sections to reorder them. So basically I can click and hold hero and move it around. I want hero this to be in between navbar and footer. So now we have that. Under hero, let's click to add more sections. We want maybe this. I don't know. Let's just click through maybe this gallery. And yeah, this is like let's say our about us page. I can click now on this our products and do the same that we did previously. We change background color and stuff like that. I will not repeat my process again. Now adding new elements. For example, simple stuff. Maybe we want uh, sub heading under H2 here in between of these two. So how do we do that? On top left, you have list of all elements available that you can play around with it and find what you're looking for. But in most cases, you only need like headings, paragraph, links, and images. So these four, and maybe div sometimes. Okay, so how do we do that? We can just click here. Let's add heading 3. And now I can drag and drop this in between. So let's put it here. And write something like this is my sub heading. I can click on it, change color, whatever I want, and that's how you got your subheading in Elements. So yeah, that's basically it. Now for the end, let's link our projects, our pages in the navbar. So we would need to do this on our main component because we want these changes to be applied across all components. In this case, we want these changes to be applied here and here on both of our pages. So let's here click homepage, go to the settings tab, find link and set page to homepage, and for about us set page to about us, and these two pages are linked. Now if I go to our website, a new tab, if I click about us, it will show me about us page. If I go back and click homepage, it is going to show me homepage. And you can notice that this is working really fast. So that's a single page application. Your website, as you can notice, when I click, this icon is not refreshing. So it is everything is instant and your users are going to love this speed. So yeah, that's how it is easy to create a website in Divhunt. If you have any questions, comment below.